Alright, we got a PS5 HDMI port. This one was previously fixed. It broke it again. And as you can see here, something was spilled inside of it too, so it's really messy. Hopefully no bugs though. Go ahead and wipe this off real quick. So that's the HDMI port there. As you can see, it's like pushed up, which means it was probably turned this way and the cord pulled it this way. There's also a split right here in the middle, and if that's ever split, it causes the cord to lose connection really easily. Now luckily this guy got this done within the last 6 months, so he has a warranty on it. So we're gonna go ahead and get this bad boy fixed up here. Yeah, I don't know what's spilled in there, but it's pretty gross. It's sticky. That's one of the least amount of fun things that I deal with. That and bugs. So you never know what's in here. Sometimes there's pee in here. Smokers' PS5s are pretty nasty most of the time too. This has some resistance on it. Hopefully it's still good. Oh, this must have been bought secondhand. Oh, you know what? This one looks like Sony did it at one point too. So obviously this has been broken more than just 2 times. This has been broken probably 3, 4 times. Which happens. It's just a bad engineering. Or it's just bad engineering, really. The port is small. All the weight from the port is on the front of the port, and the base where it connects to the motherboard is really narrow. And on top of that, to make things worse, it stands up, so it sits sideways. The HDMI cord sits sideways inside of the system, which can cause it to pull down really easily, lift up, all that stuff. I had somebody call me yesterday and they said, "Hey, you guys, do you guys fix PS5s?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "You do? You already fix them?" I said, "Yeah." I fix about 2 or 3 on average a day. And believe me, these are probably the #1 consoles that I fix. Actually, not probably, they are. The new Xboxes have really good HDMI ports, so they don't fail as often. Go ahead and pop this guy off here. It definitely has some overheating issues, you can see on there. Let's see if you can see it. See that bare spot right there? This probably has extreme overheating. Yeah, you can tell that I fixed this before because it's really clean. And you can see here where it lifted up. I don't know if you can see that. With this plastic piece on the front, you can see that it lifted up. So we're gonna go ahead and heat this up and get it taken off. You can also see it's not sitting correctly. It's sitting further back on this side and further out on this side. So, like I said, when it's standing up and you have the cord plugged into it, it just pulls down on the port over time. Nothing you can do to fix that, really. I have found out that some people who lay their systems down, it's actually been working out really well for them. So I'll probably relay that to my customers when they come through and just tell them, hey, lay it down, it won't break. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and heat that up and take that port off and put a new one on. Alright, so we got the hot air coming on, which feels really nice because it's pretty cold in here. This port will be pretty easy to take off because we put our own solder in last time, so it melts at a lower temperature. So all the solder still looks good on the pads, except you can definitely tell where it got pushed on the side there. Yeah, it got pushed back a little bit too, so. Which one came off? Let's see. Alright, now we're gonna put some flux on there, get some new solder on there. And this HDMI port wasn't actually completely broken, it just had bad resolution, he was saying. It wasn't given the full 4K resolution, which happens, and he just decided to get it replaced because he's still under the warranty. So I actually have 2 warranties for PS5s, which are really good. I have the 3-month one where, obviously if I mess up on the install, then I'll replace the port for free. And I have a 6-month limited warranty where if the customer accidentally breaks it again, then I won't charge the full price to fix it for 6 months. Even on the 6th month, it's still not the full price to fix it. The only reason for that is, they break so often, and I want good reviews, and I want my customers to be satisfied. So decided having both of those would be great. It's also nice that customers do use the warranties. Instead of just leaving me bad reviews, they come in and use the warranties, which is really nice. A couple people don't, and they do leave bad reviews, but that's more of a them problem and not a me problem, because I do everything I can on my part to make sure that they're good to go. Solder down on these pads anyways, even though it still looks good. We need to put some more flux on there, that way that those bow up nice. Can never use too much flux. You just want to make sure you clean it off. Because when the board heats up naturally from playing it and stuff like that, it can heat that flux up and actually cause the solder to heat up and melt. Especially with like the lower temperature solder that I use. Alright. So that's good to go. We're gonna go ahead and turn our hot air back on. Okay, my little light rig over here is messing up. We got plenty of flux on there. We're going to throw the knee port on here. Heat that bad boy up. Phone call real quick. Alright, well, it's just spam, so it's pretty annoying, but whatever. ahead and clean up this area here where the liquid metal is, both on the board and on the frame itself. And I'm going to go ahead and put it back together and test it and see what we got. It looked like some of the liquid metal has gotten on top of this IC encoder chip here. Let me check actually. Let's see something. Yeah, so it looked like it just splashed on top of it, which isn't good. You don't want that on any of the components. So hopefully that's not the issue. Oh yeah, that stuff is, yeah, that's definitely what it is. That liquid metal can't get on any components. I'm actually working on a PS5 motherboard right now that has it splashed everywhere, and I'm basically just taking every single component off and cleaning up the area and resetting them, which takes quite a bit of time, but in some cases it's still cheaper than just buying a whole new PS5 motherboard. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and put this back on after we remove that liquid metal and spread it out better, and then we'll test it from there. Good to go.